It is made of cheese.
It's Morrowind.
How's our audio go? That's not my stream. Hold on.
Moon is cheese.
Moon is made of cheese.
It is made of cheese.
My stream going?
Is your stream going?
My stream should be going. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got it.
Hello, I'm speaking. Alright, you gotta pull the mic closer.
I'll pull the mic closer. Don't you worry. I'll pull the mic closer. So that. This empty Taco Bell bag.
Hey, listen. Taco Bell, good.
Taco Bell good. Taco Bell very good when all I've had to eat all day is just a bunch of Fig Newtons.
Anyway, donate to the stream.
So I can buy more Fig Newtons.
More Fig Newtons.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
That should be good. How's the audio sound now?
I don't know. Let's find out. Well, hold on. Let me check. Let me turn off desktop audio so that we're not getting a weird echo. Hello.
Hello. I gotta be closer, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
A little bit closer.
You just gotta project.
Ah!
You just need to yell whenever you talk. You know, like me.
Ah! Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right, let's go ahead get this tweet out here.
I launch the game. I click on the Morrowind.
I don't have to pay the taxes. Oh.
You know who else doesn't pay taxes? Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Raggy, do you pay taxes? Did you get a stimulus check?
He does not give a shit about any English words that were said.
Oh. What do you got there, Raggy? You biting the Ethernet cord? Don't do that.
Please no, there's electricity in there.
There's internet in there. Don't eat the internet, Raggy. Hey! Or are you going more for that piece of packing peanut?
Fuck that peanut, he says.
Yum, yum, yum. Oh, yeah, he went for a packing peanut. Oh, did you see this?
What I see? Incredible. So as you can see, the date is different from the last time that we played because I've been doing some off-camera grinding, and by grinding I mean cheating. And I mean it is kind of grinding because it was a little bit time-consuming to do.
It was tedious. It made the numbers go up. It's grinding.
It's grinding.
Hello, JB. Welcome to the Shark Stream.
Friend JB!
Friend of JB.
With the ooh-ah shark.
Friend of the Shark Stream. Jay's B.
So, I'm going to skip over that real quick. So...
What, the half-naked guy?
So you can see
or the dead body you left in this room?
No, I disposed of the dead body already.
Okay.
So as you can see, I have 10,000 gold, which is definitely maybe like 10,000 more gold than I had before.
Yeah, just about.
Also, you can see my encumbrance up above my Khajiit chick is at 1,220 is the max.
Fuck.
She big strong. She's carrying she's carrying 3 books, a full set of clothes, wearing like a full set of clothes, a bunch of swords, several keys, a ton of scrolls, and it's only 90 pounds.
So there was admittedly a lot of stuff that happened during that grinding session. Well, not a lot of stuff, but like a couple things happened.
A lot of things, I want to explain the grinding session before I talk about the story stuff.
Alright, are you going to drink the rest of that?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for it to melt.
I'm out of Baja Blast and I don't have any more milk in the fridge.
So, there's an exploit in Morrowind where you can get like a fortify attribute spell, and your attributes are like strength, willpower, intelligence, all that. you want to get your intelligence super fucking high and your willpower super fucking high so you can make a bunch of different spells.
I'm gonna just take those Fig Newtons out of the way.
So, the spell that you do is however much, like, it's recommended you start at, like, 10, because that'll probably be, like, the easiest spell for you to do. So, 10 points fortify your intelligence.
I'll move all these ketchup packets, too, real quick.
Because I'm moving my hands a lot. So, you fortify your attribute, but you also put a soul trap spell on it, but soul trap a target. And Morrowind has this funky thing that it does, where if you cast soul trap and it doesn't hit anything, and the spell ends, it creates a glitch, which either crashes your game or causes spells to persist forever. So, that's why I made the spell BBT.
Bach and ball torture.
No, it's big brain time, and then BBBT, which is bigger, like...
Bach and ball torture.
No, it's like biggest... What did I call it? Very big brain time, I think is what it was.
That's probably about right.
So then I did big agility, big endurance, big luck, personality, all that. I also did Master of Unlocking, which is this spell, which can only open doors up to, I think, 30 or 40 points. I did this as a spell that unlocks things up to 100 points, which is the max lock level that you can get.
Might be useful if you, the Master of Unlocking, take it with you.
So as you can see, my attributes are a little bit bigger.
A little fucky wucky, a little fucko boingo.
You can see my fatigue is somebody out there's parents' birthday. My magic is at 1,000. I've leveled up significantly since the last time we streamed. I think it was level 3 or so. In all my grinding and all that, I was also getting like a ton of money from bartering and shit. I'll probably show that on the stream, how I can cheese the bartering, because my personality
is just so good.
It's like 2,400 people be giving me shit and buying shit from me all the fucking time.
Please, just take all my money. You're so charming.
So, this is their strength, affects your starting health, how much you can carry, all that, blah, blah, blah. Intelligence, that, agility, all this. You don't want to get speed any higher than like 250-ish, because then it gets really fucking hard to move. You haven't seen me move yet in this game.
Like the fucking wind.
And then my personality makes it so everybody likes me at 100, like immediately. So, some things happen.
I don't know what to do with my hands because I'm not playing the game, so I'm just fucking with these ketchup packets.
Put the ketchup packets down.
No, they're squishy. Anyway, tell us what happened in the game, Natalie. There, if I remember right, there were two major things that happened. There was the random encounter in the street, and then there was the random encounter when you woke up.
Oh, and then also the dreams that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So I've started having dreams when I sleep now. Before this person showed up. And these are the dreams. In my dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted me, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the master. Be easy, for from the hands of your enemies I have delivered you." It seemed I had died and could see myself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with my own hands I touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and I awoke. Second dream. I dreamed that a tall figure with a golden mask spoke to me, but I understood not a word. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached to touch me, it terrified me, and I tried to escape, but I couldn't move. I tried to cry out, but I couldn't make a sound. The figure kept smiling and talking, but I felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on me. When I woke, I couldn't recall how the dream ended. So, we're starting to get freaky dreams.
What
The longer that we stay here on Morrowind, and the more quests that we complete for the main quest. When I was walking around in between the shops, because I leveled up to a certain point, and I'd progressed far enough in my leveling, this agent, called a sleeper, walked up to me in the street, and he said, "You cannot deny your lord, Dagoth Ur, the sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory." He made no sense at all. I think he must have been mad. So, several people are awakening, quote-unquote, as sleepers, basically.
Mm-hmm.
and they're all relaying the same message to me that Dagoth is alive. He's the true lord. Sixth house is back. Dagoth got some shit to say.
Sixth house is back, baby!
After this happened, I forget what level I was, but I was sleeping to level up, and I woke up and there was a fucking assassin over my bed.
I hate when that happens.
See, an attempt was made on my life as I tried to rest. I do not know who wishes me dead, but the attack should probably be reported to a guard.
And it was comedic because you accidentally hit Caius.
Yes, I accidentally stabbed Caius and it took a big chunk off of his life. So I had to reload the save.
And, like, it wasn't even that, like, oh no, Caius is near dead, but it's like Caius is attacking you.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, maybe if I leave the room, he'll be okay. And then no, he was not okay when I left the room.
He was super not okay. He was not a fan.
But if you're an Elder Scrolls fan, you probably recognize this is the armor that I got off of the guy that stabbed me in my sleep. It says Dark Brotherhood greaves, Dark Brotherhood helm.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, the Dark Brotherhood.
I fucking love the Dark Brotherhood. I did all them quests in Scrim.
So before I talk to Caius and continue the main quest... Oh, by the way, this is how fast I move, just walking now.
Deja vu. I have been in this place before.
No.
I know it's my time to go.
I think this green guy over here is...
Dagoth
It is truly a pleasure to see you. He is the Lord and Father Mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Anwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust.
So...
And then he talks about the sixth house, and it makes his like of me go down.
Oof.
The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Anwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander. The day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place. For when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you.
So this could partially be because like I've been like we're doing this. This would normally be something we would do on Wednesday, but I think we've got some stuff going on Wednesday that we wouldn't have really been able to do this. So I think partially because this is like us doing this back to back with me playing Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. Mm-hmm. I really fucking love the name Dagoth. Mm-hmm. Like that's a very Cthulhu mythos ass name. Cause like motherfucking what is it? The fucking
I don't know what you're talking about.
The cult in Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth is the esoteric order of Dagon, who is a kind of a lesser god sort of character within like the mythos. Mm-hmm. So Dagoth, like I definitely get a little bit of like that vibe, which like I can understand. There's so much science fiction and fantasy that uses like Cthulhu shit or influences from Cthulhu shit.
Mm-hmm. So I came to talk to this guard, and he's a big bitch. You say you've been attacked by assassins? From your description, it sounds like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Apelace Mattis in Ebonheart about this matter. So he wants me to go out to Ebonheart. He don't want to file a report. He's recently arrived from Cyrodiil. You'll likely find him inspecting the grounds of Ebonheart.
This motherfucker just like, do you have any idea how much paperwork I would have to do to file a report on the fucking Dark Brotherhood?
Dark Brotherhood, scum, all of them. If they're after you, friend, you'd better find yourself some help, or write a will, or both.
Get out of my sight.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go to Ebonheart right now and see what this Dark Brotherhood stuff is about. I don't know if it's like a side quest or what.
We gonna ride the Seal Strider? Yeah, we're gonna ride the Seal Strider.
How do I... Let me check my map real quick.
Also, as an update, because I'm pretty sure I brought this up,
I think Ebonheart's down here somewhere.
Because I'm pretty sure I brought this up yesterday because it was shit I was dealing with yesterday. Hold on, go back to that fucking town. What was that town called?
This is a Dwemer ruin.
Nichuleftingth?
I think it's
Nichuleftingth? Aldrune. Oh, okay. So I thought each of these squares was like a discrete location, but they just kind of like show how much area.
Look at this totally not a cross. Like, holy town.
Yeah, it's not a cross. Look at that. Ain't got no Jesus up there. Anyway.
I'm gonna travel to Vivek real quick and see if I can get to Ebonheart from here.
Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something.
About...
Oh, right. So, I forget. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this yesterday. Our AC is fixed now.
Nice.
So that's good. I'm pretty happy about that, as you could probably guess. Look at these guys.
I'm just kind of traveling around trying to get to a Silt Strider that will take me to Ebonheart.
This is the nicest looking Argonian I've ever seen.
Maybe Nissus?
Gnesis. It looks like he's holding something between his teeth. Margan? Organ?
Look at this Dwemer,
What the
guys.
fuck is this robot?
It's a Dwemer. Well,
Robot
not
shit.
a Dwemer, but it's like a Dwemer thing.
Look at this fucking thing.
This is, I think, an Ash Lord.
That's pretty sick, all things considered.
We were just at Margan, huh?
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, maybe we can get an idea.
Nishcliff Ruin.
What we got here? We
That's
got
Margan.
Margan. We got Nissus. Aldrun. Balmora.
I could have sworn Ebonheart was somewhere.
What's that one all the way on the right there?
Moligmar.
Mar. About the one like right in the middle of all those?
This one is
Suran.
Oops! Accidentally was like, "Hey, Margan, take me."
Let's fucking go. Cool.
We were just at Cool, I think.
Cool.
I don't fucking remember how to get to Ebonheart. No, just take me back to Balmora.
I thought that dude was like giving you like a thumbs down. I'm just like, wow, fucking rude.
No, it's because of the ash storms.
I mean, I figured it was something else other than him being fucking rude, but...
I think I'll talk to that guard again. Maybe he can tell me where the fuck Balmora, or I'm in Balmora, where Ebonheart is.
Hey, where's Balmora? Are you serious? Ebonheart.
Okay, I'll find it later. Let me go talk to Caius. Gage, can you look up where Ebonheart is on the map? Maybe I can just run there.
Okay, where? Wait, why am I using that keyboard?
Let me talk to Caius. Are you here to discuss your orders, Meyer, or something else?
Meyer?
Meyer? Oh, also, nobody wants to fucking talk to me about my disturbing dreams. You're worrying me, Maya. You're not going loopy on me, are you? A word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you're crazy and they want you locked up. And if you have disturbing dreams and think they mean something, then the temple thinks you're a prophet or a witch, and they want to lock you up. So take my advice and keep a lid on it.
I can imagine that most people wouldn't really, like, respond very well to you walking up to me just like, hey, do you want to hear about the dream where I saw myself dead on a table? Fucking
right.
Sick, right?
Here's my next main quest.
Okay.
We need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Aldrun named Hasur Zainsubani, an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes. Find out what... Oh, I guess they're called drakes. Find out what Zainsubani likes and get him a gift. Then give him the gift and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. Then report back to me.
Okay, so for the record, this is where Ebonheart is. It looks like it's actually closer to Vivek.
Okay, it's bottom left. What is this guy's name? Hasur Zainsubani is an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader in Aldrun. I'm not sure to find him, but I'd try the Aldscar Inn in Aldrun first. That's a more respectable place than the Rat in the Pot of the Council Club. How much you want to bet he's in the fucking Rat in the Pot, though? I think I'm just gonna take this Silt Strider. Whee! I love my big jumps now.
You got big ol' yumps.
Oops.
Oh, fuck. Oh, go.
Oh. I could just... Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Fuck you, water. You can't do
Jesus of Nazareth whomst?
Can't do shit at me. Can't do shit. Travel to Aldrin.
Alright, pause real quick.
Pause?
Or go to the map. Oh. Because I do want to kind of get an idea just based on what we've seen here. So...
It's down here?
Yeah, so it's like down... You see where like the bottom part of Vivek is right there? At like the bottom left square?
Mm-hmm.
The temple? It's basically to the... What is that? West?
Yeah.
West of that?
Okay. Alright.
Get the ash in my mouth.
So this is Aldrin. They just live in giant carapaces.
I mean, that's fucking sick. I'm down with that. I think that tavern girl was looking at me. How can I tell her I'm not interested?
That's the rat in the pot.
Fucking nut up or shut up, buddy. What are we looking for again?
I've completely forgotten. I'll remember when I see the name. Outskarten. Here
There it is. I'm gonna get some water. You want some water?
The trader, he'll be downstairs reading or in the back room below the bar.
Yeah. I am still thirsty.
Sure, you can get some water.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this bottle then.
Oh, here he is.
Oh,
I
hey.
am Hasura Zain Subani Maya. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts.
Okay, fucking weirdo.
I see you wish to learn of Ashlanders from me, and what is it that you wish to learn? What are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are conscious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risk, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashcans, tribal chiefs, and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. I understand you wish to give me a suitable gift, but you do not know me well enough to choose such a gift, or you cannot find or afford a gift you know to be suitable for me. Well, let us take your earnest thought and effort as a token of your gift. You have behaved courteously, and I am inclined to help you. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? Oh, I didn't have to give him anything, because I was just nice enough to him.
Well, there you go. I mean, he really likes you. Look at that, look at that fucking meter.
You are so fucking hot, it is a gift.
Your presence is a present.
The Nerevarine cult. They worship the great Ashcan Hortator, Nerevar Moonenstar, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth-Ur and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain.
Hortator.
The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. I have heard it said that prophecies foretell the return of a reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple and restore the true worships of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but it is thought but a silly ancient legend, and little more by many Ashlanders, myself included.
I have to respect, like, people who can write lore, like, a lot. Because, like, I myself am a writer. But I don't know that I would be able to do something, like, so kind of, like, deep and involved as, like, creating, like, shit like this, you know?
Ashlander worship. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Nerevarine cult is different, though. It is a very small cult with only a few wise women with a gift of prophecy, and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sulmatul, Ashcan of the Urshilaku, is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nibani Maesa, also of the Urshilaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. Ashlanders. There's too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult.
I just kind of have these on me just to give out to anyone who asks.
But most of all, if you're visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners.
Well, they just haven't met me yet.
Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. We just read that one. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell them about my disturbing dreams. Perhaps it means nothing. It is peculiar, the tall figure in the golden mask. It puts me in mind of the golden helm of the Ordinator, but that does not seem to fit the spirit of the dream. My people take careful account of dreams, but only a wise woman can tease from them their meanings. I am too old to travel now, to risk the beasts and bitter blights of the wastes. Now I sit here warm and savor my imported Cyrodiilic brandy, while my adventurous son, Hanat Zain Sobani, assists me in my trade, seeking out resources of fine ebony and fetching them at fine prices. I wonder at my son. He has been so long away without a word to his father. Surely he wishes me to die of worry, so he may inherit this fine brandy. He has proposed to chart the rarely visited ancient underground complex of Mamea west of Red Mountain. If you should chance to see him in your travels, chide him and tell him an old man longs for news of his son and heir.
You know, like Mama Aya. No one's gonna know what that joke is.
Alright.
It was a good thing that I said this joke that nobody's going to get.
Alright, the Urshulaku. The Urshulaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands, the West Gash, and the northwest of Vardenfell. Ashcancel Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Urshulaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. Which is a cool-ass fucking name for a sea.
The Sea of Ghosts.
I think that's everything.
You know, I saw this TV special when I was younger that I've always wanted to rewatch. It was on, I want to say, the Discovery Channel.
Mm-hmm.
And it was basically, it was like a, I don't know if a mockumentary is the best, it was a fake documentary, but it was kind of like a speculative sort of thing where it's just like, oh, what kind of like life might we find on a planet that's different from ours? And the entire narrative of it was essentially that, like, hey, we sent this ship with like these 3 AI controlled robots to this planet, and they are going to wander around this planet, send the images back to us. It's going to take like 70 years for these images to get back to us or something. Mm-hmm. And we're going to see what sort of life has evolved on this other planet. And I remember thinking it was really cool, just sort of like this speculative fiction kind of thing.
Yeah.
About how just like, okay, here are the details of this planet, how far it is from its own sun, the makeup of its atmosphere, its terrain, things like that. And among other things, the most evolved, most intelligent beings on the planet had these float sack things, right? They didn't have legs. They just kind of like floated, right? Mm-hmm. But I remember that probably my favorite part of that was that there was this big ocean that I think in the special they called it like, I want to say it was like the amoebic sea or something like that. It was one big organism and it had like big tendrils that would like rise up out of it, and there were like these specifically designed creatures that their entire thing was that they were able to walk across this.
Yeah.
And it was just really neat. I thought it was cool.
That does sound pretty cool.
Yeah. I've always wanted to watch it again. I know it's on YouTube. So I kind of went off on a weird tangent there because I saw Sea of Ghosts. I'm just like, this reminds me of a thing. So
So we've come back to Caius with our notes on the Ashlanders. And he's like, thanks for the notes. Keep them. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Ursulaku camp to speak with Sumatul and Nibani Maisa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on.
I feel like he's just promoting us so that he doesn't have to do anything and he can just stay in this room getting fucking high constantly.
The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything.
Hey.
So you find out, because remember at the beginning, the guy was like, hey, so you were born under a certain star, you were this and this and that. Don't really know why you're here. Here's your papers to go. Somebody higher up has sent you over here for whatever reason and has released you. You find out the fucking Emperor is the one that set you free, and the reason that he set you free is so you could pretend to be the Jesus for these dark elves to get them to shut the fuck up about.
So we think you
living
might be the second coming. So just
it's
go
not
out
even,
there and pretend to be the second coming.
It's not even that. They're like, you look just enough like Jesus that you could pass as Jesus, so you can like calm their shit down, because there is civil unrest happening right now with everything happening with Dagoth-Ur. That the Emperor and the Empire are concerned about losing control of Morrowind.
But the twist is that your name is Khajiit for Antichrist.
As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesized Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I'm sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So, at the beginning, he was like, alright, I'll help this person pretend to be a god and not tell them the whole thing, like, whatever. But he's starting to believe it, because I'm having creepy-ass dreams, and I'm fulfilling parts of the prophecy.
And also, like, you're just so charming, like...
So, Zain Tubani says Sumatul and Nibani Maisa at Ursulaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them, tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Alright, so...
Moonmoth is a cool name. It conjures a cool image.
Before you go to Ursulaku camp, see Somatus Vunus and Crulius Pontanian at Fort Moonmoth. I've asked them to put aside some potions and scrolls for you, courtesy of the Emperor. In particular, you'll want the cure potions. I hear the blight is very bad up north. And use a divine intervention scroll if you find you're over your head. It will get you safe to an Imperial cult shrine where you can heal, refit, and try again.
Man, I got a pretty bad case of the blight.
Alright, so... I gotta find Somatus, Vunus, and Crulius. So Somatus and Crulius at Fort Moonmoth.
I don't know that I trust somebody whose name is Crulius. That sounds like trouble waiting to happen.
Zain Tubani says the Ursulaku camp lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margan, on the northern coast of Vardenfell. The fastest, smartest way to reach Margan is to take a silt strider from Balmor to Aldrin, and from Aldrin to Margan. In Margan, look for a scout named Nuleno Titus.
Tadas.
At Margan Outpost. She'll be able to tell you how to reach the Ursulaku camp. That's a lot of names that aren't in blue that I hope are being written down in my journal. So, I gotta go see Crolius and some other us at Moonmoth, and then I gotta find Nuleno. I gotta find Jay Leno.
You gotta find Jay Leno and a crawler.
I gotta find Jay Leno and Margan. Okay, so...
Mark Antony. Anyway... So, Natalie, there was like a... Oh.
So that happens sometimes where they'll just, like, stop me to talk to me.
Just, like, grabbed you by the foot as you were flying through the air. Just like, hey, hold up. So, there was, because I don't know... I don't know if this is, like, a main quest sort of thing, or... Because, like, I felt like I feel like I should probably remind you in case it might be something that was forgotten between when we were kind of discussing the game as you were grinding through or stuff like that. But wasn't there like a side quest that you had mentioned that was really neat? Or is that like a main quest?
A side quest?
With like the prison break.
That's a main quest thing.
Oh, it's a main quest thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't say anything else then. Natalie described this quest to me, and it sounds like the coolest fucking shit in the world.
That's the wrong us. Paragon.
The more that I see of...
Oh. You're Maya. Kai says you'd come by. I've chosen for my best scroll stocks. I don't know your preference or situation, but blessings and barriers always come in handy. Purity of body sets you up amazingly in a fight, and of course, divine intervention gets you safe to an imperial cult shrine when all else fails. Here, they're paid for. Now, I don't know your budget, but you might also want to browse my selection of scrolls to suit your own personal style. Okay, let's see what you got.
Hi, Exile. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Random NPCs doing anti-air grabs to stop you so they can talk about the weather.
What have you got? What have you got? Ooh, the Pilgrim's Path. Maybe I'll take that, but I don't want to pay for it. Thank you. actually, I don't want this Jesus book. You know what? I don't want it, and I think I want 1,300 for it. Actually. Thank you. Please come again. I will.
Woo! So the more that I see about this game,
not
because
this guy, I don't think Crulius and some other us.
Because Natalie, that's
Somatus, yeah. Yes, Kaya said a friend was heading into the backcountry and would need some potions. I've given you cures and fortifies. There's no charge, but if you'll take my advice and you can afford it, stock up on the cures. There are no Imperial cult cure altars north of Aldrin. The one at Nissus is far to the west, and we've heard many recent reports of diseased creatures and blighted creatures in the northern regions.
I don't know, man. I can run pretty fast. I could probably clear that fucking...
What spells you got? Crushing Burden of Sin.
Holy shit. Do you mean my life?
Feet of Notorgo. I don't want nobody's... Fuck, I don't want Notorgo's feet pics.
Y'all got feet spells? Gordon Feetman.
You got anything good? Maybe I will take probably the... You don't got any more fucking cure shits?
I thought he said he did. HD scans. We got HD scans of your feet, bro.
He hasn't got any more shits. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna buy a leaf for $1.
And sell it back to you for $150.
Fuck you. I thought you would have more potions. In fact, I'm robbing everybody in here blind.
You brought this upon yourself, really.
Now I'm mad. Fuck the Imperials.
Notorgo can be
my mercantile skill went up.
Gortoon.
What you got? What you got? What you got? Shit, is that a candle? I don't want it.
I don't even know why you're paying 1 gold for these things.
Because sometimes it glitches out and it won't let me just do it. Thank you. Now I'm bored of stealing from people.
One of the things that Natalie is all the time saying is that she wants an HD remaster of Morrowind.
Why the hell are you selling spoiled to cure disease potions? Stupid ass.
Well, you know, sometimes stuff is still good past its sell-by date. Bethesda's dumb to have not re-released this in Oblivion on modern stuff. Yeah, especially with, like, how Oblivion looks. Like, one of my favorite, like, gags is whenever, like... One of my favorite, like, memes that people do is, like, putting real-life people that look like Oblivion NPCs on Oblivion backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, now I'm wearing the Dark Brotherhood stuff under my robe.
Now I am the Dark Brotherhood.
Alright, so I got a bunch of shit.
Have you heard of this game? The Elder Scrolls 1? Skyrim?
I haven't. What's it about? I don't care. I'm probably gonna have to kill a wolf 4 times. And that's 4 times too many. Alright, so I stopped at Moonmoth. I got that shit that I probably don't really need. I'm gonna travel to Aldrin.
But, like, I don't know if it's just, like... Because I played a lot of Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like, Skyrim is... Like, I haven't really played a lot of other Elder Scrolls games. Like, we have Oblivion and Morrowind. but I haven't really put any time in these myself. And, I mean, I can't really blame myself for that, because Skyrim is, like, the nicest looking of them.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I'm looking at all this shit, I would love to see, like, okay, I played a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online when the Morrowind update came out. Because there was, like, a free play weekend on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And seeing Morrowind with, like, updated graphics like that, it was fucking incredible. Like, I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get, like, those visuals... And, like, they have those visuals now! Just take the graphics from Elder Scrolls Online and push them somewhere else. Just remake Morrowind.
This bitch named Assy. This bitch named Gary. Oh, fucking Assy's a fucking sleeper.
Oh god, I just got really lightheaded from laughing.
So we got somebody named Ulasami Shadanaranans.
Okay, hold on, go back. We need to make sure we pronounce the names correctly. It's Ulasamsi.
Ulasamsi
Shadarnaran.
Ulasamsi Shadarnaran. Then we got Assy.
Assy Ceramilk.
Then we got Gary.
I heard his mod is really good.
Is this like a secret thing? I wish I could, like...
You go inside Gary's hut and he's like flailing, clipping through the wall.
Yeah. Alright, I need to find where the fuck...
Hi, I'm Gary and this is my mod. You haven't let me, Hod Towered, pitch it to you.
Where the hell... Is she in the outpost?
But, like, I feel like you update this with, like, Skyrim or ESO level graphic. Maybe ESO. I feel like the beast races look a little bit better in ESO. But, like, you update this with, like, ESO level graphics. Give it the same storyline. Fancy it up a bit with, like, full voice acting and shit. Like, I think, like, that could genuinely be, like, the best Elder Scrolls game ever. Like, right now, this is unfortunately kind of hampered by its graphical level, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And, like, that's unfortunate. Because so far, this seems like the most interesting...
Just got fucking bones in here.
Yeah, that's the Bone Pit. Don't you know about the Bone Pit, Natalie?
This is her.
But, like, so far, like, story-wise and, like, the environment and just everything, this is by far the most interesting Elder Scrolls game I've seen so far.
Yeah. Vardenfell District encompasses Vardenfell Island, a great land mass dominated by the giant volcano Red Mountain and cut off from mainland Morrowind by the surrounding inner sea. The portion of the Paleomatic Ocean lying north of Vardenfell is known as the Sea of Ghosts. The Sea of Ghosts is a name for northern waters lying between Tamriel and the northern continent of Atmora.
Why is it called the Sea of Ghosts? Oh, it's full of ghosts. Mm-hmm. It's all ghosts.
The waters of the Paleomatic Ocean completely surround Tamriel. The continent of Akavir lies across the Paleomatic Ocean to the east, and the continent of Atmora lies across the Sea of Ghosts to the north.
Do you go to either of those places at all in Elder Scrolls games?
I think with, like, the Tribunal DLC you do.
Because, like, every Elder Scrolls game has taken place on Tamriel, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
I believe so.
I feel like there's just so much more interesting stuff that you could do with a lot of these. Like, I'm curious to see what Elder Scrolls 6 does. But, like, I'm hoping it's not boring.
Urshulaku Camp is due north from Margan, but high ridges lie in the way. From Margan, head east past the Siltstrider, then take a trail north to the Foyada, Bani Dad. Follow the Foyada northwest of the sea. Shipwreck of the... What is it?
What'd you say?
Foyada?
But after that. Bani Dad?
That's what it says. Bani Dad.
Oh! I didn't even see it. I was looking at the second Foyada. I didn't even notice the first one.
No, that's just my usual, like, little thing that I slip in a speech. You know how people...
It's your intrusive Bonnie Dad.
Alright, intrusive Bonnie. Okay, swim east around... I ain't swimming shit. Around the headland, past east of the ruins of Ashurnabitashpi.
I can walk on water, bitch!
Avoid danger here. They're powerful and aggressive. Ursulaku camp lies east of the ruins, inland in a low hollow.
Oh, you know, just avoid the lesser gods. They won't bother you if you don't bother them. That's a lie. They'll absolutely bother you.
Alright, Gage, can you look on a map to find where the fuck the Ursulaku camp is so I don't gotta be swimming?
Bees swimming.
Bees churger.
Alright.
That's west.
Where is the Ursulaku camp? Did I spell that right? Oh, fuck, I did.
So this area north of... Someone just said ARG for no reason.
Somebody died!
Somebody Angie?
Somebody super angry. Alright. It's like thereabouts. Oh! Someone just said die. Oh, fuck!
As you can see, I also leveled up... Oh, I don't want to search that. As you can see, I also leveled up my short blade, so I'm not just whacking incessantly at shit.
So essentially, Natalie's fucking busted.
Oh, there it is on my fucking map. Fuck following shit. Fuck that. I'm just gonna go straight this way. So as you can see, everything north of the mountain is kind of fucked. What is this?
Everybody fucked up on Blight.
This is a Kaguri.
That's a weird jellyfish.
It's a Betty Netch. As long as I don't attack it, it doesn't attack me.
See, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Like, listen. Skyrim... I wouldn't say that Skyrim was boring, necessarily. I had a lot of fun with Skyrim. There was a lot that I enjoyed about it. But, like, fucking Morrowind's got, like, weird-ass jellyfish flying through the air, and you ride on giant fleas!
Yeah, and I just passed by that giant jellyfish like nothing. Like,
yeah, like it didn't even fucking care. Cliff Racers suck, but it's like... It's not that Skyrim is boring, it's just that everything in Morrowind so far has been, like...
cool as shit.
So fucking cool.
Morrowind rips ass. Also, look at this weird bug.
Look at that weird bug, let's stab it.
It's a Nick sound. Wah!
The Virgin Skyrim versus the Chad Morrowind.
Oh, my acrobatics went up. What is this?
I could feel myself getting stronger.
What is this place? I want to know.
I want to know. Can you show
Did I get
me?
levitation? Also, levitation is the funniest shit.
Let's fucking go. Let's get those ups. Oh.
It's so fucking hard to navigate.
Okay. Maybe there's an entrance on the other side?
Like an opening or something? What is this?
There's fucking Dracula's castle ass.
This is a Dwemer ruin.
Neat.
For sure.
Say, how long does levitate last?
You can see the top left when it starts to fade.
Oh.
What is this? Is
Oh.
there a door here? Bathunk Thumbs.
Oh, I love that song. You know, by Chumbawamba.
Incredible.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
I don't know why I wasn't just levitating this whole time. I forgot about it.
Well, because you're just so fast. That looks like a big grub.
It does.
And if it was, I would not be surprised.
It's definitely just a carapace here, yeah. What is this?
Hey kids, hey fellow kids, wanna go hang out down by the carapace?
Drathen Central 2.
Shrek donkey voice. I like that giant dead grub. It's a very nice giant dead grub. Uh-oh. Bad guy. This fucking thing moves around like the birds in Birdemic.
Same animation, same animation. What the fuck? Another one? These shits are so annoying.
Oh, there's a person. There's a couple people. They bad? Y'all bad?
This is a Daedra.
Look at his dumb face.
Oh.
Oh, he's got an axe.
I just realized I forgot to pull up my fucking cheat codes. My cheat codes for health.
Good water.
Water good. Real quick. Morrowind. Xbox. Cheats.
Water good. It's just too bad it's poison.
Yeah.
Everyone who's ever drank water has died.
Yeah. Alright. Let me very quickly restore my magica.
You know, a couple months ago, I watched Birdemic 2, which was bad. Let's go ahead and get that out there first and foremost. Birdemic 2, bad.
Your fucking piss bubble won't save you now.
Piss bubble.
Ooh, you got a Dwarven War Axe and a Daedra heart.
Taking this heart. This heart is mine now.
Oh, you want to see something else cool?
What? I don't like its weird sucker mouth. So one of my favorite things about hunger.
Isn't that a cool fucking name?
That is a pretty ominous name for an enemy. But one of my favorite things about Birdemic 2 is that, like, halfway through the movie, there is a character... Or I shouldn't say halfway through the movie, because halfway through the movie is when the birds attack. Just like the first one. But there's a character in, like, the group of survivors... Oh, and a Gatorman. There's a character in the group of survivors who, when they're running throughout Hollywood trying to get away from Daboids...
A Daedroth.
A Daedroth. When they're running through Hollywood trying to get away from Daboids, he's talking about how, like, oh, I'm going to write a movie about killer birds attacking Hollywood, and it's going to have, like, an environmental message and blah, 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 right? He is the final victim in the movie, and he's only the final victim because once the birds kill him, they leave.
Yeah.
The implication is that the birds left because the writer died.
That's cool.
And it's, like, such a weird... Because, like, there's no real explanation given. It's just like, oh, the guy who was essentially writing the movie you're watching died, so it's over now.
You come to talk, then talk, Outlander. So we're here talking to the Ashlanders. You're an Outlander, and you wish to talk of the Nerevarine prophecies?
Absolutely.
You're polite and well-mannered for an Outlander, and I do not think you mean to give offense, but why should you care about the Nerevarine prophecies?
You are curiously attractive for a fishman.
What does an Outlander have to say to an Ursulaku of the Nerevarine prophecy? I am not surprised you're ignorant, Outlander. It is not my job to teach you.
Boom! Roasted.
I do not believe what I'm hearing. You think you are the Nerevarine and you wish to speak to Somatul and Nibani Maesa? You do not look like the Nerevarine, but you do not speak like a fool or a madman. This is a puzzle. I tell you, go speak with Zabamund in his yurt. He is a Gulakan, Somatul's champion, and he will decide what is right. If Zabamund gives you permission, then you may enter the Ashkan's yurt and speak with Somatul.
I'm just imagining it's just like...
So this is all very precise shit I gotta do, because I can, like, offend them and have to start over. Like, I have to wait a day for them to calm the fuck down.
I'm just imagining just like... Listen, it's not my fucking job to teach you about Nerevarine prophecies. It's just like, yeah, get woke, Maya.
Zabamund, there he is.
Hello, sir.
You have no standing among us, Outlander, but you speak well and with respect, so I will explain. It is against our customs that an Outlander should speak to an Ashkan or wise woman. I'll tell you also that Somatul has no love for Ashlanders, or outsiders. The Nerevarine prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why should Somatul and Nibani Maesa speak to you about these things? Who are you that we should trust you?
You can just pay them. Well, they might take offense to that.
Well, then I just kill the guy. These are not simple matters. You know a great deal more than I would have thought, and some of what you say is news to me. I believe you should speak to Sumatul. Perhaps he will be angry with me, but I think I can bear that. Go to Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sumatul. Ask him your questions and tell him I have sent you.
Yurt.
Alright, so I gotta go to the Ashkan's yurt.
Something real funny about the word yurt.
Yurt funny.
Ah!
Sumatul. So, my champion Zabamund has sent you to talk to me about the Nerevarine prophecies. Then go ahead, Maya. Talk. I am very curious.
How do you know my name?
You think you fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You wish to be tested to see if you are the Nerevarine.
Yes.
No Outlander may join the Nerevarine cult.
Well,
if you were a clan friend, an adopted member of the Ashlander tribes, then perhaps. I have an initiation rite in mind. If you pass this rite, I will adopt you as a clan friend of the Ashlanders, and then I will submit you to Nibani Maesar, wise woman, who is skilled in oracles and mysteries, and who will test you against the prophecies.
So, if you had started this game as what are these guys called?
Dark elves, basically.
Yeah, the Dark Elves. Would they be more receptive to you being the Nerevarine?
I don't think so, because they don't consider themselves Dark Elves. They're like, we're Ashlanders.
Okay, because I think you were telling me that they're... Mitty, what are you doing?
She found a piece of chicken that I dropped.
Oh. Because you were telling me that there was one quest that was like... God, what was it? If you're playing a male character, like, you have to do, like, a series of, like, tasks and shit like that, but if you're playing a female character, you just kiss the dude and he tells you everything.
Yeah.
Which, like, there's something about that I kind of like, aw, Mitty. Mitty wants to play video games.
Did you see that? She reached up, she wanted the controller.
She did. Mitty's a gamer girl.
Are you gonna send out bean pics?
What?
She gonna send out bean pics.
I hate that.
To be adopted in the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing.
That's such a weird fucking thing.
Listen to this sentence.
No, hold on. I'm not letting this go. That was a weird fucking thing to say.
Listen to the sentence.
Okay.
To be adopted in the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing.
I'm already harrowed by that thing you just said like 3 seconds ago.
In a harrowing, you will be judged by the spirits and ancestors to see if you are worthy. Go to the Urshalaku burial caverns and fetch me Sul Senapul's bone-biter bow. Sul Senapul was my father, and his spirit guards his bone-mold longbow deep in the burial caverns. Return to me with this bow, and I will adopt you into the Ashlander tribes as a clan friend.
I'm just noticing, I'm not seeing Mitty's raptor claw.
It might have come loose.
Might have.
The burial caverns lie to the south-southeast of the camp, a north-facing door in a little hill halfway between us and the slopes of Red Mountain. Go north from the camp to the water, then turn east. At a rock cairn on the beach, turn and head straight south until you find the door. The spirits of our ancestors guard the caverns. They will attack and will kill you if they can. Force your way past them or evade them. Get the bow and return to prove your worthiness. Alright. Go north from the camp to the water, then turn east.
Okay. It feels so much fucking nicer in here now that the air conditioning's fixed.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I'm so happy.
So let me go towards the water.
Today was a good day for me. How was today for you, hun?
Today was good. It was like a, big jump.
Oof.
So I just keep going.
Roblox, oof.
Go east. Is this the rock cairn? So then just straight south. I should find the door.
Oh, you found that guy. Oh, hey, there's a door.
There's a door there.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Yeah, here it is.
Hell yeah. Astral burial.
One moment. Well, it makes more sense later in the game why it might be called the astral burial.
It's where they bury their asses.
Yeah, that's where Assy comes to get buried. This place is so cool looking too.
Oh my goodness.
I kind of don't want to use my Eye of Night just so you can see what it is.
I'm kind of interested. Let's go ahead and...
So these are like the mummified corpses
Just steal shit off these dead people.
You know, why not? They're not gonna complain.
They got some pools of Gatorade.
Have you ever drank hot Gatorade?
No. Have you?
Do not recommend. Oh fuck, is this an ancient spirit?
It's a rat!
Dude, I fucked that shit up.
That rat had some fart gas coming out of it.
Well, yeah, because I am using the Viper Fang, which has poison. Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Skeleton champion. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, I do need my eyesight in here, though.
Turned up the brightness.
Subbage. Dude, I'm so strong that I'm sending these bitches to their knees immediately.
On your knees, skeleton.
Is there anything interesting in here?
Water. We got water.
Hello?
Hello?
Ooh.
Every time you just say hello, I think about that fucking vine.
What is this over here?
Gatorade.
Oh, that's cool.
And skulls. Trying to imagine hot Gatorade, and I'm just...
Distressed.
Very much so.
Alright, I gotta make, oh my gosh, oh my acrobatics is high enough. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll never make it. Karma burial.
Excuse me. Oh no! Skeleton champion. Okay.
I love the way they run.
Natalie, did you have a favorite, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ripoff when you were a kid?
I liked Samurai Pizza Cats.
It's a good answer.
I don't want that halberd.
Me, as like most people can probably guess, I enjoyed a Street Shark. I kind of wish they'd reboot Street Sharks. You know? Everything else gets a fucking reboot. Hell, Biker Mice from Mars got a reboot. Biker Mice from Mars was another one that I was kind of into as a kid. I had a bunch of those figures. Had like an episode on a VHS tape.
Whoa. The Blood Thief.
Scrolls
Psychic
from the Blood
Prison.
Thieves. Oh.
Dude, I want to investigate everything now.
How do you describe 2020 in one Morrowind scroll? Psychic Prison. I wonder what company owns Street Sharks right now.
What if I surprised you and was like, we own Street Sharks? I just never told you.
I mean, like, I don't know what I would do with that, honestly.
You'd probably bring it back.
I wouldn't, like, I would need to fucking, like, hire people for that, though.
We know people.
Yeah, but no one that's going to do anything for free, and I don't have the
Dead
money for that.
Adventurer. Silver Spark Slayer. You don't got no notes or nothing. Hello?
I remember there was an artist I followed who one time was trying to find out who owned the rights to Clay Fighter, because she was interested in buying it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you know what, I can respect that. Did you ever play Clay Fighter?
No.
That was one of those games that I always like picked up from like what's the word I'm looking for? Like rental shops and stuff.
Oh,
and
like
I think
Blockbuster and all that?
yeah, because one of the things is that Blockbuster ended up getting an exclusive version of the N64 Clay Fighter that had like a bunch of like cut content in it. The only thing that it didn't have was planned character Hobocop, for reasons you could probably guess based entirely on that name. Oh, hey, he's got a book. What book you got, buddy? What you got there? What you got? Oh.
The Four Suitors of Benatar. I think this is a rare book. Mine now, bitch.
Your restoration skill increased to 15.
I should probably take a fucking nap, babes.
But I think, because what was it? It was Clay Fighter 63 1/3 Sculptor's Cut is what it was called. And I think right now it's considered one of the most expensive N64 games in resale because it's just so rare, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, those were only available at Blockbuster. You couldn't actually buy those retail. But, like, those games were neat. They weren't good fighting games. And, there was some racist content in the last one.
Oh, God.
Oh, ghost. Fuck that ghost, I guess.
There's a lot of cool shit here that I'm just gonna take. Is there another ghost somewhere?
Hello? Ghost. But, like, I do remember that, like, Clay Fighter 63 1/3 had Earthworm Jim in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was neat because it was, like, Dan Castellaneta Earthworm Jim from, like, the cartoon, which is, like, the only good version of Earthworm Jim because it's the version that Earthworm Jim's original creator, who's kind of a shithead, hated.
There's fucking skooma over here.
Ghost getting turned. Ghost getting fucked up.
Oh, the other thing that Morrowind has that I really liked was that things could be locked, but they could also be trapped.
Oh, shit.
Also, to disarm traps, you use a fucking probe.
You want to run that word by me one more time?
A fucking probe.
No, like the way that you said it before.
Probe.
Probe.
Oh, I didn't mean to unlock the mummy. Thank you. This is another rare book.
I didn't mean to unlock. What's he got in his hand? You see that?
1 second. Bone charm.
Hashtag bone. Be sure to tweet about the stream with the hashtag bone charm.
And then, okay, I want to see what was out here because I think there is a door.
There sure is.
Ooh.
I can breathe underwater now. Oh, but you gotta use your probe.
My probe.
Probe. Nope, that's water breathing.
I know, but I don't want to run out of air.
I mean, it seemed like you were okay so far. Turn up the brightness on the world.
Hello?
Look at that skeleton! Oh, he saw you! Wait. Wait. He's coming. Oh, he's casting a spell. Oh no, he made another skeleton! Oh fuck! Oh no! Woo!
The game did not like that skeleton making another skeleton and then me leaping at 400 miles an hour at said skeleton.
Woo! Good video game! Okay, go ahead and just... Oh my god.
Excited, you came back to Game Crash.
Oh.
Ugh. I really think it's because I jumped right at it. It did not like it.
High five.
Xbox is like right now.
Xbox is just like, oh god, I don't know about going back into this. This seems kind of bad. Oh, where's it gonna put us?
Well,
I would assume you auto-saved when you entered the place.
I believe so. I think this game is pretty good about autosaves.
There's a skeleton inside your console just wanting to burst out.
Let me in, let me in, let me in.
It's not often games just crash on stream.
Ooh. Ooh. Maybe because it crashed, it didn't do the autosave. No, my medicine. Can you give me my medicine in the water?
Alright.
Alright.
Well, you got water right there.
Well, we're gonna have to blast through this shit. Thank you for the clip, JB.
I was gonna turn that into a highlight, but that's gonna make that a lot easier for me.
I can't fucking believe it.
So where are we now, then?
It's before I got the orders to go see the guy in Aldrin. So let me go do that real quick. And we're gonna have to talk the shit now. Off we go. That's my fault. My bad. I should have saved.
This game's usually pretty good about autosaves. Hasn't autosaved for like an hour and a half.
No, it autosaves like when you travel and shit, dude. It's supposed to, but I really think because it crashed, it was like, dead.
Skeleton crash! Da-da-da.
Alright, take me to Aldrin. No bullshitting around. If you're diseased, people will like you less. Alright, now I gotta find that shit-ass place again. I think it's here. No, it's the council club. Altgren. Up we go. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Gage. You should
Natalie.
talk.
Well, let's see. What have I been up to? So let me tell you about these Fig Newtons.
Mm-hmm.
So my lunches for work, we've been really busy recently. I work for a phone and internet company, so as you can assume, we've been particularly busy because we've got so many people working from home now. They need internet or they need better internet, so on and so forth. As such, Gage, I'm planning to watch Homestar Runner cartoons to prep for a thing. I accidentally typoed homerstarrunner.com. Incredible. That's just Homestar with, like, the 5 o'clock shadow that he gets from, like, putting cinnamon on his face. That's some Homestar Runner canon for you. He can't grow a 5 o'clock shadow. He just puts cinnamon on his face.
Incredible.
That's a running gag.
Do you think there could be like a Homestar Runner RPG in this style?
I don't think there's enough character. Well, if you dive into some of like there could be enough characters for that, because like if you go beyond just the main cast, there's like also the coach, there's all of the King of Town's staff. You'd probably have to bring back like Champeen and Homeschool Winner. But like I think you could make a Homestar Runner, because like there's already a Homestar Runner adventure game, Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. That was released by that was pre-Walking Dead Telltale. So, before they got shit. Bethesda presents Homestar Runner 3, Strong Badio Wind. But my lunches at work have only been half an hour long because not only do they have me working from home now, but also we're so busy we can only really take half-hour lunches because we need people on the phones as much as possible. So I've been trying to find alternatives to, like, really traveling to get lunch because, like, anywhere that I could go is particularly far away. And I can't order delivery because my lunches are so early in the morning that, like, places aren't delivering lunch yet. They're only delivering breakfast.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not going to order $10 worth of, like, fucking egg biscuits from Burger King, right? So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to go down to the nearby gas station just down the street because I can get there and back in less than 10 minutes, as long as there isn't, like, a huge line. And I got there and I'm looking at the shelves for something to eat, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I've kind of been wanting recently to maybe eat, like, a little bit healthier, so I didn't want to, like, grab, like, a bag of chips or anything like that. And I saw this fucking, like, box of Fig Newtons. And I'm just like, you know what? It's been a hot minute since I had a Fig Newton. So I grabbed a box of Fig Newtons. And I came home, and I just ate a shitload of Fig Newtons. And the fucking, like, I was showing Natalie, I'm just like, I ate these Fig Newtons for lunch. And she looks at the nutrition fact, she's just like, it says serving size is 2. And I'm just like, yeah, I ate more than that. Is it possible that I ate an unhealthy amount of Fig Newtons? Maybe. Who can say? I suppose eating an unhealthy amount of Fig Newtons is still healthier than, like, eating an unhealthy amount of potato chips. I feel like I've been doing that a lot more, where I've been, like, intentionally enunciating words ever since watching, like, Half-Life VR.
Yeah. I mean, that's also just a you thing that you do.
I know, but I feel like I've been doing it more, you know? Because I keep thinking about, like, Benry or Dr. Coomer being, like, passport.
This place called Shishi.
Oh, Shishi. That's 4, twice, in Japanese. Gage is the one who will deem how many Fig Newtons is too many. I am the master of my fate, not the Fig Newton. Oh, I've almost finished watching through all of the... Wait, what was that? Oh, no! Oh my god, there's like 3 Cliff Racers! And there's more on the way! Fuck him up!
There is another one on the way.
Oh god! Oh, here it comes! It's coming for you! No, it's just gonna hang out up there.
No, he's slowly lowering his axis.
I can see him just kind of, like, juddering slightly. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He stabbed another friend, Natalie. Those little bipedal creatures, I love them. There he is. He got there eventually. Shah Adnius.
This place big.
This place wheel big. Oh yeah, weren't you saying that you should have just been using levitate this whole time?
True.
Natalie continues to run. But yeah, I've almost finished my watch through of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Nice.
I am currently on the 5th one. I have not finished it yet. I'm a little torn between whether, like, I don't really like the 4th or 5th movies in comparison to the original trilogy. but I'm a little torn about which one I prefer. If it's a question of like the fourth or the fifth movie, while I don't think you should have a movie rest on the laurels of Jack Sparrow alone, because Jack Sparrow is definitely more of like a supporting cast character than a main character, and I think that the best argument for why that is probably on Stranger Tides. I like the performance for Jack Sparrow a lot more on Stranger Tides than on Dead Men Tell No Tales. And, like, God, I've been watching Dead Men Tell No Tales, and I forgot how much Javier Bardem, is that his name? The actor playing...
Oh, shit, there's different shit here now.
Ooh. Yeah, there are. Those were not the Daedra that were here before.
These are Storm Atronachs. I remember their names.
You did.
Proud of me. I think this is a Frost Atronach. Ooh.
Ooh. Oof. You got scans of your feet, bro. HD. Love that melee animation. Whack, 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 whack.
Alright, I'm here. I'm gonna save.
That is how you say it. But yeah, Javier Bardem, I forgot how much he fucking sleepwalks through that movie. Like, there is... Like, he's a great actor, and I love that character and his whole crew's shtick, and their, like, design and everything. But, oh my god, there is no fucking emotion in that performance. And it is fucking tragic. His Storm Essence, whack. His Rock Skin, whack. His Daedra creators, whack. But me...
I'm the Neverine.
Sound my knife makes when it hits him, whack.
Oh, by the way, the thing surrounding Ghost Mountain to prevent, the Red Mountain to prevent all this shit coming out is called the Ghost Fence.
I mean, that's what it is.
The Ghost Fence is a magic wall around Red Mountain. The settled people created this barrier to keep the devil, Dagoth-Ur, and his beasts and servants trapped inside Red Mountain.
Just like, how are we going to keep them in Red Mountain? Well, just put a fence up. Yeah, like, Natalie, I think I was talking to you about this the other day when I was sitting through part of Dead Men Tell No Tales, was just like, I don't like Jack Sparrow's portrayal in that movie because he doesn't really have any agency as a character. Like, people talk about, like, the sexy lamp test with regards to, like, female characters a lot, and how, like, the sexy lamp test is meant to show that, like, a female character has no agency within the plot of a piece of media because you could replace her with the sexy lamp from Christmas Story and the narrative wouldn't change. And that's essentially what Jack Sparrow is in the fifth movie. He just doesn't have any agency at all in the plot of that film. And also, like, it's not the best Jack Sparrow performance. Likely, again...
This guy's leg came off. Fucked, if true.
Fucked if true. But likely due to, like, a lot of the shit that was kind of going on in Johnny Depp's life at the time. But he seems to just kind of, like, have pulled over, like, pieces of his performance as, like, the Mad Hatter from the Alice movies. Like, he's for some reason he's using, like, that same, like, lisp that he has in that one. But also, On Stranger Tides doesn't have zombie ghost sharks in it, so it's impossible to say which one is better. I think another reason why I'd like to see a Morrowind, just like, I think another reason I'd like to see a Morrowind remake would be just to use, like, the dual-wielding mechanics from Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if there's one quality of life.
Oh, she coming.
Oh Lord. If there's one like quality of life thing that Skyrim did, it's definitely like the dual wielding. For sure. And you know, just general UI improvements.
Yeah, kind of shitty. I gotta, like, gently rotate my cursor over the spear.
Like, the mummy is holding the spear. It's in his inventory because he holding it. Oh, don't forget the skooma. Wait, where's the skooma?
It's not here.
Oh, right, that was in a different cave. Because the ghost was getting fucked up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look out!
I think I can also kill these guys with my bare hands. We'll see. Hold on.
Fuck him up! It's not giving you their health bar.
No, first I gotta fatigue him.
This is going really well.
Look how much my hand-to-hand skill is going up, though.
I can feel myself getting stronger.
I'm curious to know if I can start damaging him yet. That was a charge shot, by the way.
Was it now?
Look at how much my hand-to-hand skill is leveling up.
Oh, Raggy, big stretchy.
Is he trying to run away from me?
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Hey,
Punk.
pro tip, if you want to level up your hand-to-hand skill.
Punch a skeleton? They love it. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. Just fall asleep here, in this still water.
Alright, I'll just stab you.
Item does not have enough cringe.
Oh, I guess I never put on my shit. I love this armor too because you can have pants. Well, if you're not a beast race, you can have pants, shoes, shirt, a belt, robes, 2 rings, an amulet, a chest, greaves, bracers, and gloves. And they're all separate, so you can enchant everything separately too.
Hell yeah. And the nipple hat!
Hell yeah.
I fucking hate that hat so much.
I love this hat. There's not gonna be a better hat for a while.
I have fucking seen this headline on my Twitter feed like 5 times now because of how poorly worded it is.
Jesus.
And everybody is just like, maybe rethink this. Or like, John, Mr. Cena, how could you? Oh!
Ah, a rat.
Ah! A rat!
Is this what I wanted to be, by the way? There's nothing else in here, right?
You had, I mean, before the game crashed, there were those 2 books that you had found that you haven't picked back up yet.
Yeah, they're further along.
Oh, okay. John Cena wearing a nipple hat? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Did you take your medicine, by the way?
I did.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention when you did, so I wanted to make sure.
It's very important to me that I take that medicine, so...
Yes.
Of course I took it. So I'll get a book from the mummy over here.
Take the book real quick. Hop on out of here.
Fragile burial.
What does fragile mean?
I love that they use like the bug carapaces as like kind of a little coffin of sorts, a makeshift coffin. Oh god, this bitch fucking surprised me. I love that the ghosts just become fucking Hershey Kisses. I know I said that last time, but it's still funny.
It's very funny, and you should say it again. Say the line, Natalie.
I run. I flee.
I'm still fucking thinking about hot Gatorade. Like, what context did you have hot Gatorade in?
You ever just leave a Gatorade in the car? Here, look, here's a skooma.
Oh. Wasn't the chest on this one as well? Yeah, in the back there. And the bone thing. Fucking hot Gatorade. Criminy.
I unlocked the mummy again.
You did it. I'm proud of you. The vagaries of Magicka.
It's like the hand wavy bits of Magicka. Alright.
Hey, what exactly is Magicka? I don't know.
Alright, this is the room that fucked me, so I'm gonna save one more time.
Oh, you might want to use Breathe Underwater.
Why is this not working? Hello?
Maybe it doesn't work on doors specifically?
No, it should absolutely work on doors.
Oh. Maybe you just gotta use a block pick.
That's lame.
I know. Look at your mittens.
Alright, let me very carefully approach these skeletons.
Oh, there he goes. Get him! Fuck him up!
You crashed my game, you cunt. Ooh. What is the code for Magicka again?
Jesus, Natalie.
So we're just gonna wait for a little bit. Oh, we wait for this to slurp back into my bar.
Natalie, how's your day been?
It's been good.
Anything interesting happening?
Not really. I made a carrot cake. And I made Jello.
How's the Jello? What flavor Jello was it?
Lime Jello.
Ooh.
Diebage. So that other guy should...
Oh!
Worm Lord.
What?
I've contracted brown rot. Fuck. You drink? Yeah, I'm safe.
You're fucking... I contracted brown rot. Aw, man.
Look at these BDSM skulls. These fucking freaks.
I must away and play D&D with my family, but have a nice stream. Thanks for coming by, Exow.
Bye.
Have fun, Dindy.
Another rare book. Give me that. This guy fucking planking, bro. Look at him. You didn't even
fucking
see.
Next
Look at this.
level. There he goes.
I love it. Alright. I think that's all the secret shit in this room, so... Bye.
What the fuck is this email I got? Order confirmation. Hi, Sane Intolerant. Can we talk? Just like... I'm sorry?
Pique my anxiety, why don't you?
Congratulations, Sane Intolerant. Click here. Kroger. I'm gonna just... delete. Thank you.
Any more mummies about? I don't see any more.
Hello? Momther. There's one. Ooh, what do you got? Ooh, ooh. Demon Helm. Demon Helm.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
I'm trying to grave rob.
Can you guys let me grave rob just a little bit?
So that's the guy that we just searched. The Kefka burial. Okay. Save.
Remember that person on Tumblr that was like selling real ass human bones that they had taken out of a graveyard?
Yeah. I remember that.
Shit was nuts. Oh no! People have talked about how like Twitter drama is just Tumblr drama that's like 5 years late, and I'm waiting for that to happen again.
Mm. Someone just to steal some phones again.
Just be like, they're not buried very well. They just washed out during the rain, and it's just like, I don't know that that's how burial works. Like, as I recall, people are generally buried in coffins, which I would assume help contain the skeletons.
I forget if there's a consequence for me stealing all this shit. Flynn. Alright.
Stealing all this shit means that the Cave of Wonders isn't going to let you out. I'm sorry.
A Daedric dart. Look at it. It's just a single dart is 4,000.
Looks like that fucking shit from episode 2. You're gonna take that to Dexter Jetster to find out where it was made.
Mm-hmm.
But like Morrowind Dexter Jetster, which is just Dexter Jetster, and he's just in Morrowind inexplicably.
It's assy.
That's who Assy is. That reminds me, there is a podcast that you should check out called And Also With You. It is an annual Star Wars Watch podcast with a horrible secret. I'm not going to spoil what the secret is. You should go check it out, though, because holy shit. It's an incredible twist. I need to finish watching or listening to it.
I search this whole tunnel. Off I go. Ooh, Magebane. A glass long blade.
Local mummy learns one weird trick to ward off mages.
Mages hate him. Kakuna Matata.
What?
The name of the burial site is called Kakuna.
Oh!
Maybe you look so precious. Take a picture of her. Follow Gage's Twitter for cat content. And also stream updates, but cat content. Cat content.
I'm going to post that picture of her that I took earlier as well.
Gage, quick, plug your Twitter.
My Twitter is sane_intolerant on the twitter.coms. There's a link just below the stream for where you can find me on the Twitter.
Scroll of Hellfire. I also love that the scrolls actually have, like, shit on them when you read them.
It makes them feel like real scrolls and not just something that you, like, looked at it and just like, oh, yes, I can shoot a fireball now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is something secret behind the waterfall.
Well, of course this is, Natalie. This is a video game. It would be absolutely criminal to have a waterfall without a secret behind it.
Aha.
See, we got cool shit. What the fuck is that?
Devil Cephalopod helm.
Holy fuck.
With a bunch of diamonds and shit.
That's rad as hell. We got a mummy. We got a mummy. And we got The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser.
Alright, I need my levitate to stop fucking...
Levitating.
Yeah, so I can actually get out. But that's cool. That's why you always check your mini-map, friends, because I looked at my mini-map and I'm like, huh, that sure is a lot more shit than I thought was going to be there. I wonder if me going in there spawned the skeleton.
Probably.
That's interesting. I like that.
Hey, that's my grave you're robbing. Ah!
Minnie looks so cute.
Amulet. It's an amulet of frost. Gonna levitate. Fucking get on out of here. Yeet. Oh, glass greaves. Hell yeah, got some glass pants. Make sure they don't shatter. Whew.
totally different meaning to me saying I shot myself.
I am amused in the aristocratic sense. Did you find the bow that you were supposed to get?
Not yet. I think it's up here. Okay, that's just a dead end, but it's always good to check. Hello?
Fuck that guy up! Oof!
I'll probably be able to get up there naturally.
I remember one of the things that you said when you were grinding was that you definitely wanted to, like, up your, like, sword play and stuff like that, so that... Because, like, I remember, when you were just starting out, you were getting a lot of messages that, like, oh, this attack missed.
Mm-hmm. Or not even messages that I missed, just wouldn't damage the thing.
You just whiffed it. And, like, now it seems like you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
Like, this dude doesn't even know how to handle it. He's dead now. Again.
Hold on, I gotta be able to see.
How do you think you're damaging this skeleton exactly?
I'm slashing at him.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what does a skeleton have to slash? Like, if it's a fully fleshed person, obviously you're destroying their meat, which is causing them damage.
A saber.
But, like, that skeleton ain't got no meat to damage. I mean, like...
I'm hurting his feelings.
You're hurting his feelings, and him falling over is just him just being like, oh, okay. I see how it is.
Yeah,
Guess I'll
pretty
just
much.
give up then. Wah. Okay, how I feel about the term fully flesh. Listen, when you're fighting a meat man, you kill them by destroying their meat. How is this ghost bleeding? I ask you. This is very clearly not a meat ghost. Where's his Hershey kiss?
I got his bow.
You did it. Nice. Big willpower.
Alright, that's it. I get to leave now. Whee! Oh. Whee! I should have used my mark and recall spells. I totally forgot. Then you can see how fucking janky it is.
Oof.
Doo-doo-doo.
You know it was a good game? Ristar.
Yeah.
You ever play Ristar?
No.
Ristar good.
That's what I hear. Excuse me. Get out my way. I got what I came here for. I don't need you. love that as I'm escaping here, more enemies have populated because I took the bow.
They're like, oh no, she's leaving with the bow! Ah! Get her! I forgot about the aquatic cousin to Furby, Shelby.
Oh my gosh.
I don't trust this thing.
I'm so glad I checked up here.
What'd you find? A rat?
I found a rat, but I also found a sword called the Icicle.
Ah, I see. I-C-L-E. That's how you spell icicle.
Yes.
Natalie, I don't know if you're fully appreciating how clever that joke was. It was very clever.
A skeletal corpse.
You know, as opposed to a meat corpse.
Well, yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything here.
A fully flesh corpse.
Where's the exit? Some of these textures look a little samey.
A little bit. Feel like I'm walking through the fucking Truth and Reconciliation in Halo 1. Remember how rough that shit was?
Yeah. Alright, so I just walk straight this way.
Right down the road! Fuck, I want to watch Happy Souls now. Allie, we should watch Happy Souls after this. I'm gonna watch Happy Souls after this.
I've been wanting to rewatch Half-Life VR again. But I want to wait.
I don't want to wait.
For my life to be over.
I want to know right now, who would it be?
Okay, let me save before going in this guy's house.
I've got boss weapons!
Did you just say boss weapons?
Boss weapons! I recently rewatched Half-Life VR. Because sometimes I just do that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just fucking rewatch shit. Because I don't know. I get bored sometimes.
This is my father's Bonebiter bow. You have completed the initiation rite. I name you Maya, clan friend of the Ashlanders. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in any Urshulaku bed, but do not harm other tribe members or take their things.
I'm going to take all of their things.
And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and the Bonnie Mesa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine prophecies.
Yurt.
Alright, time to go to the wise woman's yurt.
Y'all mind if I just... Yurt?
You think she's over here? Yeah.
Yeah, she could look wiser.
So, they've told me of you, Outlander, or should I say clan friend. You are hard-headed and ignorant. Perhaps it is not my fault, or your fault. My Lord Ashkin says you will ask me about the Nerevarine prophecies. He also says I will test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. I must do as my Lord Ashkin says. So ask your questions, and I will test you. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, the curse's bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, the lost prophecies.
Ask your questions and I will test you. So, like, if there were 2 guys on the moon and one of them killed the other with the rock, would that be fucked up or what? You are the Nerevarine. Clearly.
Ask me of these things. If you are patient, if you would be wise. Or, if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander. I am the wise woman. Ask your questions and I will answer.
So do I pass the test?
If what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. This is part of the prophecy, but many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. It is interesting, but it does not make you the Nerevarine.
There's lots of orphans. You think you're special?
Dagoth-Ur is the devil and the enemy. Dagoth-Ur and his beasts and servants are the source of many evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth-Ur dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin, called ash vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters.
The Nerevarine was here. Dagoth-Ur is a loser.
These dreams are the tricks of Dagoth-Ur. He speaks to you, but you must resist. He bends his power to compel you, but you must resist. You are in danger, but your heart is wise. Heed your heart. Do not hear the voice of the Sharmat, for it will drive you mad.
Did I mention that you must resist? Because I cannot stress enough.
There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost. The 7 curses, and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal, and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for these books and bring what you find to me.
Okay.
Morrowind is the ancient homeland of the Dunmer people. Once, long ago, this was our land, but now the creatures from the west have come, and the House Dunmer have meekly submitted to their rule. Now, in all the lands of the Morrowind, only the Ashlanders still lead the free, reverent lives of honor of the ancient Dunmer. The Imperial Legion are mighty warriors. No one can defeat them when they march in rows in open fields, but here in our ashlands and wild places, they are no match for us.
Home field advantage, bitch!
In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of outlanders from the west came stealing the land of the Dunmer. So these different elves.
Okay.
In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the house people, but he honored the ancient spirits in the tribal law and became as one of us. So when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors one clan under Moon and Star to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the house people fighting a great battle at Red Mountain.
It's the name Deep Elves is a very concerning name.
Mm-hmm. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, set themselves up as gods, and forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But Nerevar will come again and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises, honor the spirits, and drive the Outlanders from the land.
Fuck out of here, Outlanders.
There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. I think we just read this, yeah.
We did, yeah.
Red Mountain is the great mountain of fire in the center of Vardenfell. The outer slopes are steep and rugged, and the crater is deep and filled with burning rock. Beasts and servants of the devil Dagoth-Ur live on Red Mountain. The settled people built a magical barrier called Ghost Fence to keep the evils inside. Within the Ghost Fence, rain never falls and the sun never shines. The only weather is the red and deadly ash blight.
I'm kind of concerned about those curses, so I would like to know about the curses.
It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 Curses of the Sharmat, but I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows, but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is in one of those many books of your settled peoples. I have heard that the dissident priests of the temple may have such books.
Read a book, dumbass.
She really wants me to get those books. Rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth-Ur has awakened and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine.
So, Gordux, who has tuned into streams previously, very, very loyal watcher Gordux, replied with a photo of his own cat. This is Leo.
Oh, cute.
It's a pretty cat.
Cute cat.
Moon and Star.
Legend says Indoril Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and the star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark. So you are not the Nerevarine. The full title of the prophecy is 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Listen, and I will tell you the verses.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
7 trials. When he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. First trial. On a certain day to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial. Neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. So these are the things that I need to pass to be known as the Nerevar. I have to have been born under a certain star sign.
Okay.
I gotta not know who the fuck my parents are.
Okay.
I gotta not age. And I gotta be immune to disease. And blight, specifically. Third trial. In caverns dark, Azura's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. Don't know what that means yet, but I gotta talk to Azura at some point. Fourth trial. A stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator.
Hortator.
I've got to become the Hortator for all of the houses.
Hortator.
Fifth trial. A stranger's hand unties the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nervarine. So I've got to become...
You said unties, and that says unites.
Oh.
And I thought, like, are we going to, like, free some horrible beast?
Unites you Velothi. I've got to make all of the tribes recognize me as the Nervarine. Sixth trial. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin and is reborn. I forget what that is.
I'm like, imagine, like, your fucking, like, personality is so high, you could probably just waltz in and just be like, yo, I'm Nervarine, and they're just like, yeah, it makes sense.
That's probably what it's gonna be.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Seventh trial. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. I think I gotta go up and fight the tribunal at some point. 1 destiny. He speaks the law for Veloth's people. He speaks for their land and names them great.
Hey, y'all are great.
What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nervarine will be and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand it all.
You know what would help me understand it all? Maybe if you went and got those fucking books.
The incarnate cannot fail. What others have tried, he will do. What Nerevar started, the incarnate shall finish. The Stranger. This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choke black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far 'neath moon and star. Though stark born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Remember that from the opening?
Yes. Definitely. I don't really remember, I'm sorry.
Alright.
It's been a while since we've seen the opening.
First trial. This refers to your birth sign, to your birth on a certain day to uncertain parents, just like in the Stranger prophecy. In Tamriel, persons born under certain constellations are said to be fortunate in their aspects. Such persons are often blessed or cursed with remarkable abilities or weaknesses as a result of the magical conjunctions of celestial influences. Alright, and then second prophecy. Yeah, second trial. I'm not sure what this means. Will the Nervarine come as a spirit who is not harmed by blight or age? I don't know. But I think curse of flesh means the blight disease corporus, which causes terrible distorted growths on its victims.
Gross.
Perhaps the Nervarine can heal this disease. Perhaps that will be a sign of the Nervarine. In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask.
Tell me the secrets about the cavern. I just told you not to ask. Fuck.
A Hortator is a war leader chosen when Dunmer great houses must put aside their normal feuds to unite against a common enemy. This has not happened since the Empire invaded our land. The Ashlanders are sometimes called the Velothi for the prophet Veloth, who guided us to this land many, many centuries ago. And the 4 tribes are the 4 tribes of Vardenfell, the Ursulaku, the Ahemusa, the Zainab, and the Arabenimson. It would truly be a miracle to unite these 4 tribes who have so long raided and warred with one another, but the Nervarine must be one who performs miracles. The Arabenimson and Molagbar love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan Ulathpal is cruel and ambitious, and his Gulakans are just like him. Their wise woman, Mani Rai, is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel. Don't waste your speech on the war cons.
What's wrong with having self-confidence?
The Ahemusa of the Grayslands are mild and peace-loving. The wise woman of the Ahemusa, Sinamu Mirpal, is also their Ashkan. So she's their leader and also the wise woman. There was another. Zainab. The Ashlanders of the Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is in the interior of the Grayslands. The Ursulaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash. I am the wise woman of the Ursulaku, and Ashken Sulamatul is our chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. Alright, now, 6th trial. I am not sure. The tribe unwarned may mean the 6th house, House Dagoth, which was exterminated after the Battle of Red Mountain, but it may also mean the Dwemer, or the Dwarves, as Westerners call them. And eating sin is doing atonement for another's sin.
Om nom nom.
The cursed false gods must be the tribunal. They are surely false gods, evil sorcerers and necromancers, and they murdered Nerevar so they might set themselves up as gods. Binds the Broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the Lord of the land. Alright, do I pass the test? You are not the Nerevarine.
Fuck!
You're one who may become the Nerevarine.
Oh.
It is a puzzle and a hard one, but you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide, and take these copies of the Stranger and the 7 Visions. Now I've told you all I know. Go, think on what I've done, and do what must be done.
So, you're not Jesus now, but you could become Jesus if you enter the Steel Ball Run race and travel across the U.S. and collect the corpse parts and fuse them to your body.
I forgot to read this one. The lost people are the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander, and Great House. The last time the Velothi were united were with Nerevar at the Battle of Red Mountain. Now Nerevar will come again and unite the Dunmer. He will restore Morrowind to the Dunmer and restore the former greatness of the Velothi people.
See, if you had asked about that one and then asked if you passed the test, she would have said you were the Nerevar.
Nerevarine. Perhaps you are. We shall see. Lost Prophecies.
This is the one about books.
Okay. So my journal.
Oh, fuck. Is this just the plot of The Matrix?
I don't know.
Because, like, in The Matrix, Neo goes to the Oracle. And he's just like, yo, am I the one? And she's just like, nah, you're not the one. But then, like, he can become the one.
Let me save real quick. I'm gonna head back to Caius.
Fuck, I think this might just be The Matrix. But then, of course, The Matrix was kind of a Jesus allegory as well. Also a trans allegory.
I don't got time for this walking shit. Whee!
Fuck walking, gonna fly.
It looks really funny.
Woo! Can't walk, gotta wiggle.
Can only wiggle.
Oh, goodness. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we want to go ahead and do sign off while we're on our way back to Caius?
Sure.
Alright, so that's going to be more or less it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. Morrowind is a really cool game, and I'm glad to finally kind of be seeing it sort of like in its fullest... in the fullest sense of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to thank you, Natalie, for joining me once again and showing me this game. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can, again, follow me on Twitter for stream updates at Saint_Intolerant. Best way to keep up with streams and also support me, Natalie, our two lovely cats, Ragnarok and Calamity, is by subscribing here on Twitch. We've got emotes at the $4.99 and $9.99 tier. You can also donate in the link just below the stream. Every little bit helps. We appreciate anything that anyone can give us. What else? You can also follow my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SaintIntolerant, for where I upload these streams after they happen. I'm probably going to be able to get like a couple of good clips out of this one, good highlights out of this one. I think I'm thinking specifically what JB clipped earlier, and then probably that whole thing with Mitty's beans.
Yeah.
That was good shit. Natalie, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at GhostyNaps. GHOSTIENAPS.
Hell yeah. Art for the stream. Art that was used in the stream thumbnail was done by our good friend Audrey. You can find her work on Twitter at Audrey Kare. That's AUDREYKARE. I also link to her Twitter just below the stream. I have a whole list now of the artists that have done stream art for me and where to find their work. So you can go ahead and check that out and yeah, give some follows. This dude is just constantly put a fucking shirt on.
Let me level up. Well, you got anything else to say?
Let me think. Tomorrow, I don't know. I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming yet. Wednesday, I'm going to probably be back with JB. We're gonna be starting a new game. Tomorrow, I'm really just not sure yet. I might get with Blaine, see if she wants to do some more Vampire Rain. Boy howdy, I can't wait to like go back into that game after not playing it for several weeks and forgetting all the controls. But might also see about like maybe setting up like a one shot of something. I don't know yet. Mitty is hopped up on the counter over there. She doesn't usually do that. You gonna steppy on the cans? She's gonna investigate the queso cans. I should probably go get her off the counter. So yeah, I mean, if that's everything, then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see y'all next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel.
Bye-bye.
Take care.